Juan, thanks for joining me today. I have a few questions about your business and your experience with JRA. We're going to just kind of kick it off, and I want you to tell me a bit more about your business. So could you tell me how long you have been in business for?
Well, I actually started about a year ago, but through the whole process, basically it took me a while. And now I basically got, with the help of JRA, I have all the hardware, the software, meaning the truck. I've learned what equipment to buy. I've learned what equipment I needed on the truck, and the checks and everything like that. Software part, I've learned from yourself the Google ads and everything else, how to take apart, how to do it and grow it. So now I can expand within Google and let people know about my business.
That's awesome. So you mentioned trucks. Can you tell me how many trucks you're running currently?
I actually bought one truck. Hopefully, as my business grows, I will continue to buy more and expand, just like, any other business wanting to expand more and do more.
Awesome. No, that's great to hear. And you said that you've recently started this business. It's been about a year, and then you've recently started expanding. So is it just yourself on this team, or how many team members do you have?
Well, I actually hired two guys. One is a U.S. veteran, prior Air Force, and the other guy is just, one guy that I've um, received from a friend, a referral. So I hired him. So I have two guys plus myself. It's total of three people on the team.
That's awesome. And that's great to hear, with you being a military vet yourself and then hiring another one, that you've got that support in place as well. So that's fantastic.
Most definitely.
And then do you guys offer any special services aside from junk removal?
Well, I first and foremost, I always give veterans a discount and law enforcement discounts, stuff like that. And we also, provide, how would I say, if they turn around and tell me, can you help me move here? Can you move that? I don't charge for that kind of stuff because I know, being in Florida, which I am, it's a retirement state. So we have a huge population of military veterans, and a lot of people just, can you help me move here? I have no problem with that. I think that is of kindness on my heart. And it also not only promotes my business, but it also teaches me as I look through videos from Lee and YouTube and stuff like that. And it doesn't cost me nothing to help people, to assist them in these type of things. So I'm most definitely always trying to do all these things for people and to promote my business.
That's wonderful. And that's really great that you extend that out and do that service for free, for sure. So you mentioned that you're looking to expand, could you go a bit more into detail on what your business goals are?
Yeah, so basically I'm, and as I do my calculations and everything like that, I'm looking at between 6 months to a year, at least, to have between one and two more trucks. And then from there, hopefully get a bigger team as well.
Nice. That's awesome. That's amazing to hear. And if you could tell me, how has your experience been working with JRA?
Actually, it's been wonderful. I've, learned so much, even, and I know during this pandemic, it was kind of hard for JRA. From my understanding was you guys used to basically travel to North Carolina, meet everybody. And with this pandemic overall, I know we did the virtual, and it was very nice because it was well organized. I can see other people that would also in the course with me. We got to communicate. We got to share each other's ideas, experiences like that. So that helped me out, taking notes down, having all the material that was already sent to me. It came instantly through, I think, FedEx or UPS, one of those two, but it came very quickly. It was well written. So I enjoyed that because I was able to write my notes down and take experience from the other guys, how they did stuff and how they did the negatives and positives, learning from that.
That's awesome. And that was with the business package, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. And then how long have you been working with JRA at this time?
As of stand right now, I believe it's going to be between, top of my head, I'm going to say between 6 to 9 months. And like I said, it's been great because from day one, you, Bud, Lee, everybody I talked to was awesome in helping me out and everything step by step. And because I had a lot of questions, I've never owned a business, I've never had anything like that. I've basically took the plunge, as we would say, and I basically just said, I want to own a business. I think this is more manageable for me. I'm able to work my own hours, have my own team, do the hours I want, whether it be like if a customer calls me at 2 o'clock in the morning, I can get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can do it at my convenience. So it wasn't something that I didn't really think too much of it. I just said, I like the way he presents himself, Lee presents it on his YouTube videos. And I had no doubts and I just went ahead and did it.
That's fantastic. And then what services are you using with JRA at this time?
I'm actually using the call center, the SEO, and the Google Ads. So I believe, I'm not sure if you guys offer anything else. Oh, and I believe I am using as well the Home Advisor. You guys deal with as well. So basically, I'm taking advantage of the 4 items you guys offer and more at the current time. So that helps me out greatly because again, I'm brand new to this, and it helps me out greatly in doing all these things to getting my name out there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So have you noticed that by using our services, it's helped your business kind of get more established and run better?
I actually have. I've learned something from doing this because initially when I started the business, I thought about it as a computer. You must have your hardware and software. So with that being said, hardware, I had it down packed, had the truck, had the equipment, and I didn't know much about the software. So the software was the Google Ads, the SEOs, and everything else. And again, I was just like, oh, my name's going to be out there. But it wasn't until I spoke to you guys more and said, now I see, even myself, I tell a friend, hey, look me up, and it shows up. So I see the progress happening. Is it going to happen overnight, just instantly? No, I know that. But within time, I know my name will constantly be out there, which is great.
That's fantastic. And then is there any services that we can improve on here at JRA?
I think, how I'm new to business and I've been in the military and all my years throughout government thing, there's always room for improvement. I believe Lee is doing it automatically just with his videos and the videos he does online live. He puts people's hats out there, so the name, he asks questions live and stuff like that. So I think all that stuff that he's doing, he's going to that next level where absolutely nobody's doing that right now. Nobody in the and I hate to compare, but I don't see these huge franchise doing that. He is the only one currently doing it, and he himself stays active, sending messages. And I love that because I read his stories, his life stories, and it's almost like a motivation for me as well.
That's awesome. I really appreciate that feedback. And so if someone is on the fence about using JRA services to help their junk removal business run better, what would you say about them?
I would always tell them to treat their business with JRA as their garden. If you have a garden, you have to lay the foundation, the dirt, the seeds, and eventually it will grow. Are you going to get once in a while a weed coming up? Yes. There's going to be the people who sometimes say, you're not making no money. But again, it takes time. You're not going to get that full fluffs of grass if you don't give it that time and that nurturing. So again, with any business, give it time, nourishing, and it will grow and you will have that perfect garden. But in our world would be the perfect junk removal company.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I really, really appreciate your time here today, Juan. So thank you so much for joining me and answering those questions. Do you have any questions for me?
No. Like I said, you guys been nothing but wonderful.
Thank you so much for that feedback, and you have a great day.
All right, likewise. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.